Now, good morning. We are Keylane, and we are an international software company serving over 200 customers across 7 countries in Europe. My name is Floris van der Kolk. I'm responsible for our non-life solutions. And together with me on stage is Joris Stegeman, who is bold enough to do the demo today. Now, we at Keylane believe that insurance must be simple, must be easy to buy, must be easy to understand. And therefore, we also believe that you, as the incumbent insurer, if you really care about your customers, and if you're really serious about gaining their trust and their loyalty, then every experience your customers have with you as a company should be a positive experience, right? Can't argue with that. But now let's take a look at reality. And if we're honest, dealing with an insurance company is not always easy. Let me give you an example. Let's suppose you have a personal device, a tablet of some value, which is broken. But you were smart enough to buy insurance, so good for you. So now actually go from the buying part to the insurance, you go to using the insurance. And the insurance company comes up with a great name for that. They call it claims, which is a very positive word, right? So, and then you start filing the claim. And what you notice when you start filing the claim is a couple of things. First, the insurance company makes actually you do all the work. You have to find policy numbers, you have to find serial numbers of your device, you have to type in forms and even make phone calls. Now, I call this the working phase of the claim process. And during this working phase, you're already getting a bit disappointed because it takes a lot of time and effort. But okay, you pass the working phase, you supplied all the information, and then what happens? You come into the next phase. It's called the waiting phase. Do I need to explain the waiting phase? I don't think so. Because nothing happens. Insurance companies take over 5 to 10 days to handle a simple claim like this. So during the waiting phase, your mild disappointment starts growing into, being a bit miserable about it. And then somewhere during that waiting period, you receive an email or a letter from your insurance company. And that letter says, "Dear customer, thank you very much for filing the claim. We have taken a very close look at it, and this is what we're going to pay you. Thank you and goodbye." Now, this is the last phase of the claim process, and this is what I call the wonder phase, because you look at the paper and you start wondering. You wonder, why this number? You wonder, is this fair? Is this what we agreed? And you even start wondering, is this the right solution for me? Now, what we're going to show you today, what Joris is going to show you, is a completely different customer experience. Using the Keylane technology, we'll show you a completely automated digital claim process that will make your customers absolutely smile. Let's go to the demo.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. My name is Joris, and I have a tablet here. And this tablet, it's broken. So I dropped this morning, and well, it looks fine, but it doesn't start anymore. So what I want to show you is in our Keylane Insurance app, how I can file a claim for this broken tablet. So I'm going to pick up another tablet to give you the demo. And here we are in the Keylane Insurance app on my personal page, and you see a few quick links where I can select my options. And I'm going to start by filing a new claim. So I enter the claim date, which is today. And now I have to choose my policy that I want to use. So I have a gadget insurance for all my electronic devices that I can use. So the insurance company now asks me a few simple questions about what happened. So I'm going to say the gadget is damaged. Then the next question, I have to say what is wrong with the gadget. And in my case, it does not start at all. So now they ask me, can you please take a photo of the device? So we're going to take a photo. I have the tablet here, but considering the time, I'm going to use one that I have saved already. And you can see here that I have a photo of a tablet that I can just take with my device. So we're going to upload it now, and we have to have a little bit of patience because this is a real environment, and we are going to use a web service to analyze this photo. So the service we are using here is from Friss. And Friss, they can detect devices from photos. And here you can see the result. So from the photo, they tell me this is a Samsung Galaxy Note 10. And I get a stock picture to confirm it. What this service also does is a fraud check. So the photo that I take is matched and compared to all other photos that have been used in claims before. So they can detect if it has been used before. And they also check if it can be found online, because maybe I just picked a photo online and it's not actually my device. So we now have the device name, and we did a first fraud check. So I'm going to confirm that this is the correct device. And here we go. And now I have to take a second picture. The second picture is the picture of an invoice. So it's the original invoice that I used when I bought this tablet. So here you see the invoice. We're going to upload it again. And now we're going to use a second service from Friss. And this one can get information from invoices. So we're going to look for the device name that we just found. And from that line, the service can get us the price and the invoice date. So we can use this information to guide the customer through this claim. So I'm going to wait a little bit longer. So this first service that we use for the device, and the second service is for the invoice. And on the next screen is a screen where the customer gets the information that he wants. Here I'm going to see my options that I have to get a payment or even get a replacement. So I'm going to wait till it's there, but you're going to see that we can show the price that we got from the invoice. You can see that we calculated how old the device is, and we're going to tell the customer that we're only going to pay a certain percentage of that because the device is already pretty old. The second option we offer, and you can see it here, so the first 3 lines are the more traditional payment option where we say, okay, you paid this amount, it's 16 months old, and we still want to pay you 33% of that. The second thing I can choose here as a customer is to get a new replacement tablet. So here we use the service of Value Checker. And Value Checker knows all about electronic devices. So they know my old tablet, and they can look online for a tablet that is readily available and has very similar features. So I can choose as a customer to just get that replacement, and then in a few days I get it in the mail, and I can continue doing my thing. And what the Value Checker service also does is to get a current online price. So this price has just been searched online in all kinds of web shops, and they check, is it readily available? What is the fair price? And as an insurance company, they can use that information in the dialogue. So for me, there's nothing more to do than to say, I would like a payment. I'm going to press Save and Finish. And voila, I'm done as a customer to report the claim.
Thank you very much. That was a great and indeed brave demo using actual live services, because I think that's the way it should be done. So you saw through 3 things, right? There was no work. The technology did all the work. There was no waiting. It was handled instantly in under 5 minutes. Well done. But thirdly, most importantly, the outcome was really transparent. And I can be assured that I'm getting a fair value for the device that was stolen by using Value Checker. And even more important for you as an insurance, I can easily add an additional solution by offering a replacement device. And that's where you're really going to add value to the customer experience. So I'd like to thank you very much for your attention. And we'll be happy to further the conversation in the living room, the Keylane living room, in the exhibition booth. Thank you very much.